Hey guys, today we will be reading the story I wrote. You can just read it because I hate saying my voice online. This is a book I wrote called I Dethroned the Queen, and we'll be starting with Chapter 1, Rose of Poverty. I wake up in my awful brown ribbed rags that make me itchy. I go to our small kitchen which only has a small fire, and I see my elderly mum cooking the last for the deer meat we had since Dad hasn't came back from hunting, until we hear trumpets outside and my mum opens the door, the broken wooden door, and two royal knights walking in holding three-folded envelope. That's me too. Three-folded envelopes. My mum takes the first one and she holds it stiff in her hands, and silver tears fall from her wrinkly face. Dear Miss Eliana, you have been selected to play the Queen tournament against 11 other girls to become. This is a one to become queen. This is a one in a lifetime opportunity. I look at my mum. My mum nods, and the two soldiers leave. My mum goes back my 5 pairs of clothes, and I look at the envelope she was given, and it read, "Sorry to inform you, but your husband has died from being shot by the people thinking he was a deer." My mum gives me my small bag, and I go to the castle, which is bigger than 20 copies of my house stacked on top of each other. We look at my competitors, and my mum leaves, and the first challenge is guess which drink is spiked. We are shocked because spiked means poison, and then this blonde-haired girl called Nina yells, "What sick joke is this? I refuse," and then 3 guards run in and impale her with large spears and drag her body out of the castle. Now we all know refusing to play isn't an option. I smell the drinks and I pick one that doesn't smell like cinnamon, because poison drinks usually have the scent of cinnamon, and then this girl starts coughing repeatedly, and then she falls to the ground with white bubble foaming out of her mouth, and guards drag her away. Chapter 2. And 2 red roses and 1 more behind. We all walk outside of the castle and see 2 gravestones with red roses on top, and we realize that even if we choose not to participate at the beginning, we would have been executed. I know I can't die for my mum's sake. And then the next day the Queen tells us she prepared cake for all of us, and then one of the girls ate all the cake and dropped to the floor, and the Queen smirked and said, "Go hide." "Because hide and seek is ready," she said in her cold, smirked face covered in makeup. Chapter 3. The hunt begins. Me and the 10 other girls hide in the small woods. Primrose, Elizabeth, and Celestia have Arabella all hide in a small cabin. And we hear French goat horns, and we'll go silent. And the same girl that ate the cupcakes walked around the woods with cuts all over her body and her dress torn, and then a bunch of arrows fire hitting her. Now 3 girls dead, 9 more to go. The knights go to the small cabin, and then we hear 3 screams in the cabin. It's set on fire, and only Celestia makes it out, her dress lightly on fire, and guards chasing her. And she climbs a large tree, and all the arrows and spears run out, and then the queen claps her hands and says, "We have won this challenge." We go to the garden in the palace and see 6 rocks coming out from the ground, words carved in them saying, "Here lies Primrose Elizabeth, Arabella, Tiliana, Sally and Millie," all the names of the 6 girls that died in this game. And then Chapter 4, Vines of Agony, not a Danganronpa reference again. I made a video of this one. This is Celestia, by the way. And to the person that said that looks sus, no it isn't. It's just her crying. Like, it's just that she wears that because she works as a maid, as a part-time job, because she is a teenager that has no money. Like, what the hell? Anyways, back to the story. This is Celestia. She starts crying and screaming. That couldn't have. That could have been me. That I won't die. She starts running, and a vine drops, and she starts climbing it. Then, after hours or minutes, she reaches the top and realizes nothing is there. Then it snaps. She falls, hitting the ground, not moving or breathing. The queen laughs sadistically. Another girl there called Victoria, and she goes to rush over to check if Celestia is okay, and then the queen looks angry and yells, "You broke a rule, Victoria. Guards, go get her now." And the guards stab Victoria everywhere with long sharp swords, and the queen tells us to go get rest, and we do. And I stare at the ceiling. I take the photo of my mum out of my small ribbed bag, and I sleep. Only one tiny tear falls from my face. Chapter 5, Cashin or Dealin. The next day the queen tells us 4 remaining girls have to find a partner, and we do. I work with a quiet girl called Isabel, and we have 3 options: cash, attack, or defend. I pick attack, and Isabella picks cash, and then the knights stab Isabella and drag her away. Same goes for the other group, and then it's just left to us. Okay, and who do you think will win? Eliana, main character, or Lizzie, the other contestant? I'll let you guys guess, because I think it will be obvious anyways. Chapter 6, Blood and Roses. Me and the last girl, Lizzie, pick a weapon. I pick the minigun, and Lizzie picks the large hammer, and we have to fight each other to the death. And we leave the chalk circle, and I fire 4 shots at her, and the queen cheers, and then she gives me a crown and says, "You are the new queen. Please don't make the same mistakes I did."